My hair's never right anyway. Man, this is the best quality my camera's ever given me. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Do 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 do. What's up, Megs? Get it together, shun. I don't know what you're saying. Are you mocking me? Hoping you get on the show, bro. Hoping you get off my live, bro. God, what is with these people? Why is it like it's just nothing but haters right now? Well, not nothing, but Megas is here. Go away, King Joe. No, no. This I'm not dealing with this guy right now. That other guy like popped up and was screaming about Bitcoin. That other guy popped up. Literally the first comment I got in this video. Not J Rob. You can go away. Yeah, but go away though. Joe Robinson, you can either go away or I can make you go away. That's just like I'm not trying to deal with this guy right now. Oh man. This is already starting off great. I love your sarcasm. I love your mockery here. Man, how did I immediately get like 6 people on here? If you wish, have a good one. Yes, please. I will have a better one if you don't show up anymore. Like no more. Like let this be the last time. Please. Megs is up in here like, LOL, you're getting trolled already. It's funny. But yeah, I applied for the show. I don't think I got in though. They probably let them because like you have to send a selfie when you do it. I love how Joe Robinson isn't J Rob. I know, right? I'm just really. I got low tolerance for trolls today, man. Like I don't know what it is. Like I'm not in a good mood. I'm just trying my best to just sort of. I'm just like really. Just I'm trying to keep it together right now. I'm kind of bummed out, and normally I go live to not be bummed out, not to get trolled by randoms. Didn't the day start off that way, or did something happen? Nah, man, it's been like this for the past few days. It's been like this for the past few days. I'm just not really. I'm not really feeling good right now. By the way, how I got 6 people up in here and only one like? That means that 5 people don't like me. That means that 5 people don't like me, and one of them is Joe Robinson. But yeah, like nah, yeah, the past few days have actually been pretty terrible. I also don't think I'm going to get on that show. That's so weird. This is a weird thing. These people are weird. Why is people being weird? Which show? What did I miss? I literally have it in the title, dude. It's on the title is so I applied for Pop the Balloon, which I already did a while back. I just never really like actually addressed it, and I'm also using the Pop the Balloon title as kind of a way to get people to pop in because I know people are gonna be up in here like, LOL, you applied for Pop the Balloon, you're not gonna get in, you suck, and it's like whatever. But yeah, 4 people up in here. Dang, bro, how like there's like wow, that's crazy. Almost immediately too. Like 2 of them was like, oh, I didn't see the title. I just followed the notification. Oh, really? I thought the title shows up in the notification. Yeah, I thought the title shows up in the notification though. The notification only says you're going live. Oh, okay. But yeah, that's probably why I'm getting like so many. That's probably why I'm getting so many lurkers right now. It's because like a lot of them are probably just a bunch of trolls. Just want to tell me how I'm too ugly to be on the show. Or they're gonna probably tell you something about my hair. I know one thing they're doing. That's one thing for sure though. They are not liking the video. I forgot how much I actually like Altoids, man. This is, but what's going? What show? It's Pop the Balloon. I applied for Pop the Balloon a little while back, and I kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit more, but um, yeah, but yeah, so I did, and I still haven't got it was like a little while back, and they haven't really said anything yet, so I might say more if you expand a notification. If you expand notification text, though, I usually just click it. Oh, okay, yeah, I get that. God, dog, man, 9 people up in here. That's crazy. 9 people up in here. 7, like that. That's wild, man. It's like because there's a bunch of lurkers, and I know that like a handful of these lurkers are just like haters and trolls that are just seeing me because I'm either A, black and online, or B, they got something to say about my hair, or C, they're just, I don't know, watching for the sake of watching. Who knows? I remember you saying you wanted to get on that show for negative exposure. No, I wanted to get on that show just because like I know I'll be funny. I'll be hilarious when I get there. Like when I get there, I already know that I'm going to get shot down. I already know that everybody's going to be like, "LOL, he ugly," and all that other stuff. But it's um, like it's complicated. But nah, it wasn't going to be it wasn't going to be oh, it wasn't going to be like I'm just initially going over there just so I can get like cracked on or whatever. I'm just going to go over there, be funny, spam my channel, and then go home because it's a show that's basically all about just humiliating people anyway. And me personally, like my life is just one big humiliation cycle after another. So it's not gonna be like an insult for me to just have all these ladies just tell me I'm too ugly to date. That's literally life. So it's like I go there, get shot down, spam my channel, then head out. But I'm pretty sure they probably might have got wind of that and was like, nope, can't have that. Also, like the more I look, the more I like. The only reason I even know what that show is because the only reason people just that's exactly what I said. Nah, I'm pretty sure he was just trying to make it mean. I'm pretty sure he was like trying to make it like mean or something. God, 9 people up in here? That's crazy. 9 people up in here. Shoot, nah, I hate this shirt. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna flip my shirt inside out. Give me a second. You literally explained what I was saying just now. You've explained it before a few times. I don't care. Hey man, what up though? Hey, RC. I just noticed by the way, you're not subscribed to me. What's up with that? Like it's saying that you're not subscribed to me. I don't know what it is. Like I saw your comment and it's just basically saying you're not subscribed. Meg, yeah, Megs. I also Megs. I'm not really. I am subscribed. It's a bell notification on too. Oh, that's weird. It's saying that you're not. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the thing telling me stuff. I'm not sure. In any case, I don't really care to reiterate that discussion. Is like as long as we're both, if we're both saying the same thing, what else? But yeah, I don't think they're going to get back in touch with me though, because they're like, oh, wait a second, this guy is not going to get humiliated when we say that he's too ugly to date. He's not going to get upset about it. It's like, of course not, man. I know that women think I'm ugly as hell. I don't care. I just resubscribed again. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, I think it's just a site, man. But yeah, one thing I learned about dating shows is that ultimately is about like getting pretty girls exposure and getting ugly guys humiliated. And I'm like, shoot, I mean, I can cry on cue if you need me to. Something. Maybe you can reapply. There's no point. I mean, I could, but like I've already applied once, and I'm pretty sure they see my face again. They're going to be like, "This guy again." File that under not happening. It's a casting agency. What's going on with you today? Not much, dude. Genuinely surprised at like how I got 10 people up in here right now and still only like 3 likes. That's ridiculous. Like I really just need to start like adding more pop culture stuff in the titles more often. I did not expect this many people to just pop up. It hasn't even been like 15 minutes yet. For what it's worth, I don't think you're ugly. I appreciate that, but if you were like thanks. But like what I'm saying though is that like you go on that show normally just they normally like put people on that show specifically guys just so they could like tell us, hey, by the way, you're ugly as hell. And here's 5 women to tell you so. Questions do they ask on the application? They ask like these really like they ask like these really like I don't even know how to describe it. Like first, I think one question is why should we pick you? Like what are you talking about? Like that's like one of those what do you bring to the table type of discussions. it was it's like obviously the questions are kind of obvious. So some of it will be like like what kind of girls, what kind of people do you like? What are you looking for in a relationship? Like describe, say something about yourself, and then it's like, why should we put you on the show or something like to that effect? I forgot, and I think that was I'm pretty sure that's the one that got me. And then afterwards, they asked for like a selfie and a full body picture, and like God, hold on, I think I still have the application. Hold on, I think I still have it, but like it's like it's really kind of like a one dimensional, like it's kind of like a one dimensional. What do you bring to? Do they ask about your employment and finances? They do, but it's just like a case of they do, but it's just like a Are you monetized on YouTube? Yeah, but like I don't get enough views to actually. I don't get enough views to actually like pay my bills. So I mostly just go live just as like a hobby or something to do, but like it's not to like make it's not really to make money because people don't care about my stuff like that. I always think they want quality men out in AR. I don't know what AR stands for. Oh, Arizona. Okay. Yeah, that probably might be it. Hmm. Shoot, let me see. I'm gonna actually see if I can like try to find that find the whatchamacallit. Hold on. Oh, that's messed up. Wait. So you want to go on Arlette Amuli show? I don't know what that is. I think. Oh wait, is that what the pop? That's what pop the balloon is. Is that what it's called? Because I forgot. I forgot that part actually. That's a very that's a very exotic name. Hold on. But yeah, I would have totally actually went on that show though. But yeah, I totally would have went on the show, and the reason being is ultimately because like I know that I'm going to get shot down. I know that those women are going to all just look at me and immediately go, "Let's see, he wears glasses. Pop, he's fat. Pop, he's short. Pop, he ain't got no money. Pop." You know what I'm saying? It's like I know I'm going to get like shot down for all these reasons that they could like just cover, like just construct. It's like going, his hair's not locked. Pop. You know what I'm saying? But like I also, but it's like I'm just gonna go over there and just be like, man, I didn't even. It's like just so we're clear, I didn't even like expect any of these pretty ladies to shoot me, like to choose me in the first place. I'm just here to like show my YouTube channel. That's the whole point of the show. Yeah, I know. But also like people, one thing I know is that like people tend to get a kick out of like shaming people for things. So like people who get shamed, depending on how they get reactions, depending on like how they react, get a lot of like like not a credibility, but they get like a lot of eyes on them. And I figured, shoot, I can do that, no problem. 8 people up in here and only 3 likes, man. That's messed up. That's like I don't. I that part I don't get. It's like why would you want to stick around to something that you don't like? Like imagine going to like a restaurant giving you like you're just sitting there waiting on food that you don't like and you're still there. The cruelty is the point. I'm not denying that. What am I denying that? Am I ignoring that part? Am I what you're doubling down on something that we both agree on, man. I want to test out something real quick. Now I might actually. Oh wait, hold on. You put way more significance on the like button than most people. Yeah, it's because it's not necessarily like the like button as much as it's just me just kind of like just wondering Like who's there's five people up in here who clearly don't like the thing, but they're still here. That's the part that's kind of like compelling me a little bit. It's like it says I got eight people up in here. Oh wow, you have to take time off to go there. I think you would be successful on the show. You're an all natural man. You're very considerate. Just stop putting yourself down. I'm not putting myself down. I'm just going with what I'm given. There are probably other YouTube shows you can apply for. Probably you're an 8 out of 10 in looks. Yeah, see, you're saying that right now because I'm on camera. But if you actually saw me in person, standing up and walking and stuff like that, it would probably first of all, I'm 5'6" and I'm 210 pounds. No, I'm like 220 pounds. So I'm a little bowl. I'm a bowling ball. People don't even think about clicking the like button. Is all I'm saying. Maybe, or they just don't like me. Yes, to be honest, you put yourself down a lot. I think you're handsome. I really appreciate that, y'all. I really do. But what I'm saying is that like I just right now I'm just like right now you don't see my legs. I can't even think about and I'm not going to show y'all my legs right now. But it's not that I'm putting myself down. I'm just going with what I'm given, and I was given a lot more. 8 out of 10 is Ray single. Uh, dude, calm down, Mace, calm down, calm down. Stop, calm down. Shit. I'm gonna get the cat spray. I will get the cat spray. Wear all black and lo. Wear all black and look classy. Okay. Yeah, I get that. How about the match? How about the match makeup in this piece? This might be an unpopular opinion. I think it's easier for men to get their looks together versus women. I don't think so, but that's probably only because I don't think I like as far as easier for looks. Obviously, let's be real. Like if ladies think that men is, if a lady thinks that a guy is ugly, there's nothing that he can do to make himself look better. Like he can probably like grow a beard, but depending on their genetic structure, they might not be able to grow a full beard. They could probably lock their hair up, but it's like depending on how good the locks are. I'm just saying, extremely bad opinion. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying, if ladies think that a certain guy is ugly, there's nothing that that guy can do to make them that could change their mind. You see what I'm saying? I love your hair. I appreciate that. I think you have amazing hair too, even though I haven't seen it yet. But that's what I'm saying. Women are on easy mode when it comes to glow ups. Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, maybe. I mean, let's see. They gotta do makeup, fancy clothes, longer hair. You know, mm. It's also kind of expensive. It might be expensive. I'm not sure, but that's not for me to decide. I'm not a lady, but like from what I, but it's like for like a dude, for like dudes though, like for me specifically, if I wanted to look better, it would have to be like, a sacrifice to another god or something, But like I do know other guys is like all they have to do is just cut their hair and grow a beard or some crap. But like, you know, I feel like it just essentially just depends on the person. Because some people's glow ups are much more complicated than other people's glow ups are. It's not a bad opinion. Men can just grow a beard and pick a hairstyle. If you're an ugly man, you could just make more money. You can't just make. I feel like you can't just make more money. You have to get hired. You have to you have to get hired, and somebody has to give you the money. You know what I'm saying? And if you're an ugly man, nobody's gonna want to give an ugly man money unless that ugly man is like useful in some fashion. And it's like even then, it's like I might need you, but I don't need to look at you. Hmm. Toru, darn it. Oh, hmm. If you're an ugly mummy, you're out of luck. Me personally, I don't believe in ugly women. I don't think that there is such thing as an ugly woman. But like, I do know that there are guys out there who are like wildly shallow. Makeup can be expensive, but women are also in easy mode when it comes to having other people pay for all that glow up stuff too. Oh, I guess that makes sense. This is going to be a weird conversation to have later. But like me personally, I don't believe in ugly women. I don't think that women. I don't think women can be ugly. I don't believe that women are even remotely attractive or remotely unattractive. There are plenty of ugly women. I know you're. I know you know better. Nope, I don't think so. There's women I probably might not be. There's women that I probably might not be attracted to, but I won't say, "Oh, I'm not attracted to them because they're ugly." That's stupid. That's a stupid thing to say. But I'm not gonna. But like, no. I mean, you can say that there are ugly women. I'm not gonna say that there are ugly women. This dude is like, man, I need you to say it right now. I'm not going to. You have fun with that, buddy. I mean that's y'all ship. I'm not on it, bro. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong here? Why is this thing? What's a 5 letter word with toure in it? Tour, route. That's not even a word. Ugly people exist. I know ugly people exist, but like because I'm honest. Yeah, you can. Yeah, whatever. No, another word is another 5 letter word. But nah, what I'm saying though is I know that ugly people exist. I'm in that space a little bit, but like how old are you? I'm old. I'm approaching 40. This is an interesting conversation. I agree. I don't believe in ugly. I don't believe they're unattractive. I don't believe they're like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just speaking for myself. There might be some people out there that I'm not attracted to, but I would never say, "Oh, I'm not attracted to that person because they're ugly." You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be like a better reason than that because that's some 5 year old crap. That's some 5 year old stuff right there. It's like, oh, I don't like them because they don't look good. What am I, 12? Like I'm not a good looking person. I'm not gonna be like, oh, that person isn't good looking. That's messed up. What is this word? Outer is outer. Oh my god, I can't. Outer. Oh man, I knew that. I knew that word. Ugly is within. I get that. But like when people say, "I'm sorry, I do believe in unattractive people," that's a completely different issue, separate from whether people are ugly or not. That's not. Well, here's the thing. I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna tell anybody that they're ugly. You can do that. Anybody else can do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, this person's ugly. That person's ugly." That's stupid. I'm not 12. I'll be right back, y'all. Don't tell me Mel's back. Outer, bro. I cannot believe this. Again, we aren't talking about telling people they're ugly. Literally, no one here said that. Always with the straw man arguments. Okay, well, how else is somebody else going to know that they're ugly unless you tell them? God, that sounds so close. But also, dude, I'm not denying that ugly people exist. I'm just saying I don't believe in ugly women. What a weird thing to ask. Well, I mean, that's kind of the whole concept, ain't it? Like, okay, how do you determine who's an ugly woman and who isn't? Let me. What's your scale, or is there a universal scale, or is it personal? Dang. Like everybody's leaving now. What did I do? All I did was ask a question. You weren't talking about how they would know. You were talking about how of them about them existing. Okay. How would you determine if how would you determine who's an ugly woman and who isn't? They're leaving because of the cap. I don't care. But like once again though, how do you determine who's an ugly woman and who like how do you determine that? Is there a universal scale or is it just like a personal belief kind of thing? What's going on? I need to understand this. Because once again, like I just know for a fact that I'm not an attractive man. So I can't just go around saying that any woman is ugly. So I don't believe that any woman is ugly because I am an ugly person. Versus Biggie, no one ever versus big hold on. I feel like I missed something here. I'm sorry, I do believe in I versus Biggie, no one ever made fun of his looks. You talking about the rapper Biggie Smalls, or I'm gonna assume that you are referring to Biggie Smalls, the rapper, Notorious B.I.G. I was comparing Biggie Smalls to Lizzo. Okay, I didn't see you mentioned Lizzo earlier. Biggie was made fun of because of his looks. Yeah, I remember those years. He was. Yeah, I remember those days. God, I feel so old now because I actually remember when I remember when Notorious B.I.G. was alive. It's both things. There are general things the majority of people find unattractive, and other things I personally feel are unattractive that always align with the majority opinion. Such as what? No, I said he made fun of his looks. Oh, okay. Car. Care. Charge. Ace. Please be Ace. Cage. Booyah. I am knocking these out the park, bruh. Okay, all right. Well, he made fun of his looks. Oh, I didn't know. God, I feel so old now because like I was actually around to like see that guy like when he was alive. Arc. No, lost my streak. Most will agree that being covered in third degree burns is complete objectively unattractive. Okay. I mean, yeah, you can say that. But like, are you gonna say that somebody who's covered in third degree burns is ugly though? It's kind of a mean thing to say, especially because it's like they didn't get there. It's not like they were, you know, they didn't get there like that. You know, kind of a mean thing to go around just saying. Having severe facial deformations. Dude, once again, I'm not denying the existence of ugly people. I'm just saying, me personally, I don't believe in ugly women. Like, I'm not saying that they don't exist. I'm just saying I'm not just going to go around saying that woman's ugly, that woman's ugly, that woman's ugly, that woman's ugly. That's messed up. Not everybody else can because the world is crueler now. Everybody's mean as hell, and nobody has outgrew high school age. But that's not me. Then needs. Wait, come on, man. What other word would have that? You keep trying to switch it up. No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's not like I'm like you're not going to convince me to like start believing that there are such things as ugly women just because just because you keep saying they exist, they're out there. It's like that's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to. I'm still not going to just believe in that stuff though. The virtue signaling is crazy. I don't know what virtue signaling is. seed, need, send. All I know is that people be mean. I'm not trying to be mean because I you already do believe it. Okay. I don't care though. I'm not going to say that ugly women. I'm not going to be like this woman's ugly, that woman's ugly, all these women are ugly. Women are, there's ugly women out there. I'm not going to say that. You can say that. I'm not going to say that. I don't believe in ugly women. I'm not going to go around calling women ugly. That's not my thing. Sin? No. Uh, seen? Dang it. You can't change his opinion for it's wild. How do I not know these things, man? All I'm saying is that like because I'm a physically unattractive person, I'm not gonna go around calling any lady a physically unattractive person because like who am I to say that? It's messed up, bro. What? No, 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 no. These games suck. Do you know how to cook? I try to. I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how to cook. I try. I try to cook, but I don't like. I really like cooking. He keeps admitting it and then saying he doesn't believe it. I'm not trying to change his opinion. He keeps changing it in real time. Like, what do you want me to say? There are such things as ugly women. Because once again, as I said before, I'm aware that there are women out there that I might not be attracted to, but I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm not attracted to them because they're ugly. That's a stupid thing to say. You've already said that several times. Okay, whatever. Then if I already said that several times and like I keep admitting it, then it's really not that point of it. It's not really not worth talking about, is it? Like, what else is there to talk about? I've already admitted it, but I'm going to go ahead and say this again. I don't believe in ugly women. See, did it again. Did what again? Like, okay, specify what I'm saying, dude. This dude, holy crap, he even looks like him. I kind of agree with what you're saying. What is my hell yeah might be effing ugly to someone else, but who cares? If you feel like calling someone, should I call them even if I'm not sure if they want to talk? What's your opinion on? I think I feel like I'm reading that wrong. I hold on. If you feel like calling someone, should I call them even if I am not sure? Uh, I yes. Okay. God, I really wish that there was a way I could just like. I don't really. I mean, texting works in that situation. If somebody doesn't want to call, I guess you can like text them and say, "Hey, poor people exist," followed by, "I don't believe in poor people because calling poor people is mean and stupid." Okay. I don't find some men unappealing, manly men who are way too put together, like a Ken. Okay. See how dumb that is? Yeah, but like, here's the thing: the conversation that you want to have is you want me to say there are ugly women out there, man. Am I right? And I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. Like, am I saying that? Am I saying that there's women out there that I might not be attracted to? Absolutely. But am I going to? But like, am I just going to be like, oh man, they ugly? I'm not going to do that. So instead of me saying that, because I don't want to specifically say that, I'm going to disacknowledge from saying that and just say, I don't believe that there are such thing as women that are ugly in general. Stop doing that, bro. No one is saying that. Okay, my bad. Maybe I was just misinterpreting what you were saying. Holy crap. Good job, Nepal. Your chat has predictable chat. It's annoying. Sorry. I do find new. Okay. Like kin men? You mean like, I don't. God, bro. Maybe I'm suffering from something or something is happening, but I'm having a hard time rereading some of these things. Your chat is predictable. Chat. Unbalance is old enough to be respectful to women. Megas has a lot of learning to do at speaking to women. No. Don't. I'm gonna let you know right now. Megas actually has better luck with women than I ever could. He's never been rejected. I'm pretty sure kin men probably means like men that are perfect, probably only in physical appearance only, but probably not in like anything else like a Ken doll. I'm assuming. I don't know. Oh, men who look like Ken dolls. Okay, dude, Nepal is awesome. This place, man. But yeah, but not like as far as I'm not the kind of guy to go to for like lady advice because like women hate me for good reason. Like Megas has actually got better luck with women than I do because I've been rejected probably a lot more times than he ever will. Burn down apartment building Venus house BC. Jesus. I doubt that. No. It's legit. It's legit. It's true. I've been rejected more times than Megas because Megas has never been rejected before. No, it was a guy basically saying I value. There was a guy bringing up something. I just wanted to kind of like clarify some things. It's like I wanted to clarify some things. It's like going like I'm not the guy to ask. I'm not the guy like the big reason why I know to like I treat women the way that I do is ultimately because I've been shot down and told that I'm shot down enough times to know, hey, well, I don't disrespect women. I don't think he's saying that. Megas, give me your game card. What? That's wild. Bumpy snailfish? What? I have zero game. Yeah, okay. Mister, I've never been rejected. Man, sorry, y'all. I'm getting like a bunch of these people are so mad. Oh my god. Is that the right? That's not the right answer. Be back in a few. Okay. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting like weird stuff on. I'm getting like weird stuff on the phone here. But yeah. How y'all doing out there? First of all, who's in here? There's nine of y'all, but there's only like maybe three people talking. So who's actually in here right now? Show of hands, real quick, if possible. because like this is like 9 people, and that's like wild to me. It's like, all right, so Mega is sort of here. He's about to go. Ray Life, what? Miss Ray Life is up in here as well. Uh, BD Jones is here. Miss Krista is here. All right, so Miss Krista is here. BD Jones is here. Ray Life is here. Hello, Miss Nancy Wilson. Wow, 12 people. That is crazy. You can just call me Mr. Jones. That's totally fine. I need to understand. I just need to understand specifically why you chose that name above any other name. Like that is a definitely that's a questionable one right there, man. Very interesting conversation. Oh crap, Joey's about to get on my. Joey's about to punch me in the face, man. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm not saying you actually are going to do it. I'm just making a joke. Why would I? I don't know. It's just like when you say very interesting conversation, I can only assume that it's probably because like you're annoyed by the conversation that we're having, and is like trying to figure out how to say I suck through it in some fashion. And by the way, this is me joking. This is me trying to make light of the situation. Aren't you from Texas? I'm not from Texas. I'm not from Texas. I'm just in Texas right now. I just got home from taking a walk around my neighborhood on this beautiful Sunday. That sounds nice, actually. That sounds nice. That's also good content. Good content. Like you can record yourself like taking a walk. You know what I'm saying? Showing the neighbor, not probably like showing how the neighborhood is. Sometimes you can just have a little walk and talk. That's good content. I'm not saying to do that. I'm just saying like that's like if you ever decided you wanted to make content, that could be like something that you could do. But no, no, I am not from Texas. Nancy is in Texas. We got a match. That is hilarious. A match with what? I'm pretty sure. Pretty, I went to a concert last night, and then I went to a diner today with friends. Most social stuff I've done in 3 months. I really don't get out a lot. Well, that sounds like you got a that sounds comfortable actually. You get a chance to sort of go out, interact with people. Like I'm starting to think that being antisocial is kind of a like honestly, like the more I think about it, like being antisocial is kind of overrated because everybody's mean now. Everybody's antisocial now. Everybody's like kind of kicking each other's butts now. So it's like I really do feel like we should push towards trying to be more social and try to be more friendly and try to be more open with each other as a society. My primary care doctor wants me to take walks around my neighborhood when the weather's nice outside. That's good. That's good. That sounds like something that you can do. That sounds like a really good thing to do too. I want to go to a concert, but I was supposed to Big Time Rush, but I was too late. Krista, how old are you? Are you like Big Time Rush? That's you're in that demographic. BTR are adults, by the way. I know that, but like I know that I was always under the impression that like they were like for kids. Yeah, I'm 25, 30 bracket. Okay, cool. I didn't know. Like when I think of Big Time Rush, I think of Nickelodeon. And when I think of Nickelodeon, I think of like teens. So I was like, I think I always thought Big Time Rush was like kind of music directed at teenagers. One is married to Megan Trainor. Oh, wow. Okay. Bye bye. I'm going back to watching the football game. I hope you have a well. I'm glad you made it. Really appreciate you for showing up, and hope your team wins. Sports ball. I'm gonna say that because I do not watch football like that. Or she's married to the Spy Kid. I don't know. Oh wait, Spy Kid. Which one? The dude. I don't remember which one. Is Megan Trainor like a model or something? It's just a childhood flashback thing. I get it. No problem. Hey, that's cool. Jones is 29. Okay, cool. I have no clue. I have no clue what my demographic is on this on here. Like I be like there's people up in here like yeah, the son is Spy Kids. Oh, I forgot his name. But I haven't seen Shark Boy. No, that's something else. Ooh, Robert Rodriguez. Megan Trainor is a pop artist. Oh, she's like a singer. Okay, man, I'm old, bro. How do I not? I don't know these people. What are my hobbies? I like to read them. I like to read and I like to write. I also like to play game. I like to play games. I like to read. I like to write. I do enjoy going live and talking to people because this is the closest I'm going to get to socializing with folks and not worry about getting stabbed. Um, I'm a big professional wrestling fan, so I try my best to get. I try my best to get involved in that when I can, and that's it as far as hobbies are concerned. But yeah, like I like to read and I like to write. What about y'all? What are y'all hobbies? What do y'all like to do? Sorry, I'm still. I had to shut down the window for a second. I like to watch animals and birds. Oh, that's cool. That's a good. That's a good hobby to pick up. Nature is always pretty, until it isn't. When they showing like animals like getting eaten and stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie. I stopped watching. I used to watch nature documentaries like way back in the day until like until I started to notice that it was like the same thing every episode. It's either is either predator chasing prey, uh, animal, an animal getting I didn't like seeing animals get eaten, and I also am not a fan of the little turtle going down to the beach and going into the ocean. I didn't like that. It's like y'all literally just gonna record baby turtles getting eaten. I'm a big movie buff. Okay, yeah you're cool for that. Movies are always like. What are your thoughts about movies now? I feel like if RC was up in here, you could probably like talk to him about that as well because he's like really big into movies. That's my random cop culture facts of the day. One of the BTR guys is married to the daughter from Spy Kids. Oh, wow. Childhood icons getting married. That's actually really cool. That's kind of like knowing that Kamen Rider Amazon is married to one of the Sentai's in Japan. It's like one of those things. It's like, oh, that's beautiful. Hunting and fishing. That's scary. But yeah, like I said, I stopped watching like a lot of nature documentaries because I didn't like seeing predators eat prey, and I don't like the I don't like seeing the little turtles run to the ocean after they get born. That was like my least favorite segment, and it feel like they used to close out every other episode, every other nature show episode with that. I just like seeing a journey, Like that showed me an animal getting from one spot to the other. Like I'm aware that animals eat each other. I'm aware that there's carnivores and stuff like that. But it's like I don't really care to see that no more. Seis personas. But yeah, I do need to. I was actually reading a book about how the founding fathers all had beef with each other, and like the founding fathers just like fighting each other. Apparently, everybody had like an issue with Thomas Jefferson. It was either Thomas Jefferson or John Adams, one of them. But like they all had beef with like this. Majority of them had beef with like this one guy. It also kind of like talks about Benjamin Franklin a little bit, which I'll always sort of like. Benjamin Franklin will always sort of annoy me a little bit because it's like he was such an important figure in American history, but he wasn't a president or nothing. Like he was just that other guy. He was just that dorky friend. And creating food dishes. I just like thrillers and I love psychological thrillers. I don't watch much current blockbusters, just new thrillers or relatable stuff. Do you have like so you're not really are you excited? You're not really excited for anything right now as far as the movie is concerned? There's no movie you're kind of looking forward to seeing? Dang, that eight is staying strong. I respect it. Geographical history is fun. Is it? Like learning stuff about like a new people had beef with Hamilton. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that. If I'm not mistaken, he was shot by a vice president. Sinners? Have you seen Sinners? So, fun fact about the movie. Well, fun fact about when I watched Sinners for the first time, we was it was a Shannon Sharp thing was going on, and I just remember like I was just going on this rant like stay away from the stay away from the unmelanated lady because it's like every single time an unmelanated lady gets involved with a melanated brother, something goes wrong. Something goes wrong. And I was just like ranting about that the whole time. And then all of a sudden we're watching a movie and then it's like we see Sinners and it's like, what did I just say? Learning about the history of the states, the rise and fall of towns. Yeah, I know, right? Like that's actually like history. Like one of I haven't seen Sinners. Oh, you haven't seen Sinners yet? Okay. And then yeah, disregard anything I'm saying. Um Sinners is on Max now. It is. He should have never messed with the 19. Yeah, but yeah, that was what I was saying. Like basically, like when that was going, when the Shannon Sharp thing happened, we was on our way to like watch Sinners for. We was on our way to watch Sinners for the first time, and I just remember just ranting about like stay away from those ladies. who don't want anything, like they don't want anything to do with you. Stay away from them. Just leave them alone. They don't want nothing to do with you. Just stay away from them. Leave them alone. And I was just ranting about that for like at least a good maybe 15 minutes. Then we watched the movie and it's like, what did I just say? I just said that. And I was like, it was so perfectly timed. But yeah, as far as the Shannon Sharp fiasco goes, it was like, yeah, I was like, dang man, couldn't catch me in that. No way. Like I think that's one of the, like I said, that was one of the few luxuries about being like not being like any lady's type. I want to see the lady in the yard. I think that's on. I think that's on Max. I think that's on Max. I'm not sure. But yeah, like the Shannon Sharp fiasco, it makes me like really happy that it's like I'm so glad. It's like on one hand, it sucks not being like any ladies type because they're always going to shoot you down. They're always going to tell you that you're too ugly. But like on the upside of that, nobody can ever accuse you of like nobody can ever be like, oh, he did something to me. It's like no, I didn't. You wouldn't let me do anything. It's like you told me to pay you next time I make eye contact with you. Why do you think I've been looking down this whole time? Hello, Miss Ashley Barrett. How you doing today? I love your really enthusiastic. Wait, hold on. I gotta give it 2 seconds before she screams ad. It's not me controlling the ads, by the way. My hands are up here. But yeah, I did not. I don't think like I don't think I got that. I don't think I got. I don't think I got the role. Not the role. But I don't think I got it. The whatchamacallit. I love watching Joe and Nick. They're traveling throughout the 50 states discovering dying towns. Where's that at? Is that on? Is that a YouTube channel? I did watch the ad. I did watch the ad. Always comes on first thing. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. Oh man. You see, like I'm trying to learn a little bit more about my hometown because I realize that like I don't know anything about my hometown outside of like the bits and pieces that I do know. So part of me kind of just wanted to kind of learn a little bit more about that because like my hometown actually was a cool place. It had like a lot of cool things up in it, but it's like it's also known for some obviously some controversies. But like there are a couple. Who's a couple? Oh, Joe and Nick. I always say learn about your hometown. I always say like the best way to kind of like make yourself feel smarter is to learn about like your current environment and your past environment. That's one reason why I want to learn about my hometown and about the towns that I lived at. Bro, I got 9 people up in here. Let's see. Ray Life, Ashley Barrett, Jovi. Um oh, J Rob. J Rob is probably up in here still. I wonder if that Wizard Kelly dork is up in here. Cause he's probably like he's been giving me crap lately too. Cause there's like 9 people. That's crazy. It's never this many people in here. Not that I'm not appreciative. It's just that lurkers be trolling. Okay, never mind. It's like 5 now. I'm not paying attention to that number. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, actually, Barrett, if you're still up in here, I really appreciate it. But yeah, like everybody else, what y'all hobbies are? Y'all like what do y'all like to do for fun, or what do y'all like to do to sort of engage with life? I don't really know how to describe it. I don't really like to say what do y'all like to do because that just feels vague. I'm trying my best to make it sound artsy and creative. But yeah, I'm not good with words. So what do y'all like to do? Dang, 4 people? All right then, that's cool. No problems. I really want to get back to learning Spanish. Would you? That's a good hobby. That's a good thing to get into, by the way. Spanish is fun. Spanish is actually really fun. Like it's one thing I love about Spanish is that they one thing I love about Spanish is like when I realize that there's a word up in there that sounds very close to the English, sounds close to the English word. I just think that's kind of cool. It's kind of like that with Japanese. It's like, for example, there's cake, and in Japanese it's like keiki, but it's like it's like you hear it, it's like, oh, they're saying cake. But yeah, I need to get back into trying to learn my languages too. I'm also trying to like learn Spanish. I'm also trying to reteach myself how to play chess. I used to be really big into that. I had so many things I wanted to do that I put down, so I'm getting back on it. Heck yeah! Like everybody deserves a break, but it's like what's it? Like you definitely don't want to like lose focus on it. It's always fun to like get back in on stuff like that. Like so that's awesome. That sounds awesome. Um, I mean, obviously you also got time to. That'd be kind of dope. I had so many things I wanted to do. Get back on it. Shoot. Sorry, y'all. I'm not distracted. Well, I am distracted, but that's only because I'm playing this game too. As y'all obviously can tell, I'm a bit of a gamer. I do the. I mean, it's like I don't even want to say that I'm a gamer because like when I think of gamers, I think of like console games. But like I say, you put something in front of me that I can play, I will play it. And I would try to play it anyway. But yeah, but it's like I love the idea of people like getting back into like doing stuff and they probably haven't done in a while because it's like, because especially because there's always this thing on television where if people do stuff that they like, if people get back into doing something that they haven't done in a while, they always like excel spectacularly at it and be like, man, it ain't as good as it used to be, but it's up there. It's kind of like that episode of Fresh Prince of Bel Air when and Viv had went to that dance class and is like you find out that she's like a spectacular dancer. God, that was a good show. That was like my favorite episode on that show too. I don't even remember like all the other. I don't remember the other episodes. A lot of episodes from the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Now that I think about it, Probably because I was a kid too. They was like making a lot of references to stuff that I probably shouldn't have really been learning about back in the day. Hey, good luck. Have a great day. You're awesome. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think you're awesome too. I really appreciate it. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. I do this pretty often. um, I hope that, and love and peace to you as well. Oh man, I hope that she didn't like leave because she was bored or something. Nah, people got lives. Everybody be busy. Shoot. All right, so show of hands, who's still up in here right now? Because I think it's because Miss Ray. I want to say Miss. I want to say Miss Mia. Oh right, all right, Jones. I want to say Jones is still up in here. No, Jones is probably gone for the day. All right, Miss Mia is probably like gone too. Which, hey, that's fine. Man, I'm gonna lie to y'all too. I also am doing this because I am like extremely bummed out. So I'm just trying my best to sort of like get myself in higher spirits a little bit. And I mean, I don't know if it's working or not. Shoot. Well, while I'm waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and screen share this game that I'm playing, so that way it doesn't just look like I'm not doing anything. Oh snap! Wait, did I do my lesson? Crap! Did I do my lesson? I haven't done my lesson yet. Okay, one moment, y'all. Okay, so I almost forgot. Alrighty, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm about to go ahead and just do this lesson. Feel free to drop out in folds like folks tend to do. Alrighty, hold on, y'all. Okay, this is kakima. No, karamas. That is to make. Oh boy, crap. That's tabimas. That's sukurimas. And that is kaimas.
作ります。作ります。
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 作ります。
I'm not the best drawer.
作ります。
作ります。作ります。
作ります。作ります。
Okay. Okay, so ultimately that was just teaching me how to like write the thing. How is that not 10 listening exercises? Come on, man. All right. So that is the lesson. I now know how to write down Sakurimasu, or at least the first part of it. Man, Japanese is actually like really hard, but really easy at the same time. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right. I got 8 people up in here still. That's crazy. I don't know what y'all. I have no clue what's going on in y'all head right now. 7 people. Never mind. Okay. Let me see something real quick. Man, I can't stop playing this game, bro. I'm sorry. This game is like really taking over my life a little bit. That's crazy. In the meantime, though, while I am waiting for you guys to interact, I'm gonna go ahead and play this game for a little bit. Show y'all what game I'm playing. Feel free to talk at any time, y'all. At this point, like I need y'all to understand I'm not like I have no clue what y'all want from me right now. I love when people are like, I remember one time I was like this. Somebody was like, "You're not interacting with your people." It's like they're not interacting with me. It's like I'm doing everything I can right now. I don't know what people want. What do people be wanting anyway? Like as far as content is concerned, what kind of content do y'all really be like? Like when y'all go on like content creation sites and stuff like that, do y'all be looking for anything specific, or do y'all just kind of go wherever the algorithm takes you? That's a good question, actually. Let me put that in. Let me actually put that in strategy RPG. I don't know what that is. I can't even describe what this is. It's just merging. I'm just merging stuff. But like this game has like taken over my life, so but let me type that question in before I forget. It's been 5 minutes since I posted my comment. What comment? Sentences on like all I'm getting from you is sentences on max now. Wait, what does it mean when your text is in gray? My last post is in a dark gray text. I don't know what I don't know what's happening. What are y'all talking about? Hold on. Let me check my mobile. What comment are you talking about? What comment do you mean? Like please post it up again because the last thing I'm seeing from you, Jovi, on here is when you said uh sentences on max now. It's above megas. It's been 5 minutes since I posted my comment. I said I kind of hate a lot of the changes they made to Duolingo and it appeared in dark gray text. I have no clue what that is. I don't know why it's doing that. The RPG comment. What RPG comment? Like I swear to God, I can't see it on here. There's not. I don't see anything. I don't see anything about RPG comment on here. Like you're gonna probably make it seem like I'm doing this on purpose, but I'm not. Okay, so I'm on my mobile. All right, so I'm checking on the mobile thing right now, and I'm seeing the I'm shredding rotisserie chicken phrase, but it's showing up on my mobile, but it's not showing up on here. I don't see any comments from you either, other than you saying sentences on Max now and you commenting 5 minutes ago. Yeah, it's saying something about like the message is held for review, and I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it would like hold for review. I'm shredded rotisserie chicken. That's not me that did that. I don't know what that's about. I'm just now seeing the statement. But I can assure you, won't matter because it's going to be like, nah, you did something. It's like, nah, you did something. You were purposely doing that on. You were doing that on purpose. No, I wasn't. Change your filters from top comments to all comments. Okay. Okay. I can't. Why can't it? Why isn't it showing that? Hold on. I don't know why. Okay, hold on. I wish you stop saying stuff about. My bad. It's just that normally when I like to like I like to just let it know that before I get got, I saw it coming. All right, my bad. All right, what? My bad, y'all. It's just how I do know what I can't see. You should really stop saying I'm out to get you or you're gonna get got by me. I'm not saying specifically get got by you as much as I'm just gonna get got in general. It's like I do that with anyone that is going to like that is, it's like, I am targeted. So I have to be on my toes. You definitely said about me today. But do you get that? Do you get that? This is I'm now about to get it. I'm about to get it like right now from that statement. It's only going to get worse from that statement. I'm like, uh, he's 75% trauma responded, 20% rational discourse, and you shouldn't feel like you have to be on your toes when it comes to me. Do you okay? So do you realize the statement of? Do you realize that saying you definitely said it about me today? Like I'm pretty sure now I'm about to get something because of that statement. I'm literally trying to say, my bad, I'm sorry, I won't do it no more. And now I'm about to now like it's something's about to happen. It's literally a case of I know you feel bad about it, but you still left up. It's like, I know I effed up. My bad. I'm not trying to F up no more. You're creating that scenario though. Okay. But look at what happened though. I said I was basically apologizing and saying I'm not trying to do that. And I was like, yeah, but you still did it. I don't why is it hiding that statement? Why did it hide why did I have to like why did I have to like reallow that? I don't get this thing, man. Shredding chicken is now considered a like I guess the word shredding is dangerous. I don't know. You're creating that scenario. That's true. Okay, but like right now, I'm specifically saying, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it no more. I believe the first two parts of that, you're allowed to. I'm not gonna try to convince anybody of anything else. All I know is every single time I say something, it's like, yeah, but you also did this. And I was like, oh God. You're right. I did. My bad. You still did it though. Oh God. Free da 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 dee, da da da. I'm not trying to convince anyone else. You probably should try to convince Jovi at least. Literally just said, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it no more. What else can I do? You said, it's like, then she just said, you said about me a couple of times. How am I supposed to respond to that? Followed by, you aren't trying to convince anyone. I swear to God. It's just like, it's always, here's a list of every reason why you suck. Every single thing you say is a lie. Everything you say, it's like, God, I can't say anything. You have a tendency to say contradictory things a lot. I'm not, you know what? Then I got an idea. I won't say anything. I'm just gonna play this game. God dog, man. I can't say nothing. I come on here to try my best to make myself feel better, and all I get is, man, it's always this treatment. Everything you say is a lie. Everything you say is terrible. You're a liar. You're this. You're that. You're a scam artist. Blah 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 blah. You're terrible. Okay, fine. I'll just shut up. No problem. Can y'all see this okay? That's wild. Okay. Okay. Sorry for being non-responsive. I got the window away from chat right now, so if y'all are saying something, I can't see it right now. Well, if y'all like addressing me directly anyway. Oh, never mind. Y'all not even addressing me no more. It's no big deal. Man, this thing is really taking over my life, bro. I don't even know what goal I'm setting up for right now. I'm gonna make it rain down in the bell. I know it all too well. Can I get a witness? Oh no, I was trying to do that. Still here, y'all. Just thinking about something. What do I want to do here right now? Wow, okay. I gotta take a break from this game. See what y'all. Well, look at y'all up in here just interacting with each other like crazy. This is the most interaction I've seen within the chat for like since I started going live. Huh. Great. You know what? I might actually consider fasting too. See how long I can go without eating. Join in on what? What? Join in on the conversation that y'all are having in my chat. You sure y'all not just gonna like pinpoint everything I say and then point out what part of it's like untrue or a contradiction of itself? The discussion. You got something up? You can all do a fasting challenge. Nah, dude. I'm just like I probably might end up I probably might end up doing that anyway. I'm poor right now, so I don't really know if I'm gonna be able to afford food. So that's probably in the works. It's like now that we got him to shut up, we can talk about what we want to talk about. I mean, should we just go to Discord instead? No, I was just saying, dude. I was just like throwing that out there. It was just pretty funny. But wow, is it really like wow? I mean, do you feel like you need to? Discussing your flaws would be superfluous. We all know things you say do that are wrong. Yeah, because you think I suck. This would be superfluous. That means that like it's a too many, right? It's like discussing your flaws. Come on, man, that'll take all day. Here's all the reasons you suck. You might want to stick around for this one. That's a long list. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. He said it. He said the thing. I'm just going along with the joke. Actually, that whole you might have to fast thing has me wondering, do you have a food shelf place near you? Place where you can go to get free groceries? No. The somebody was actually helping me out with that, but but like the place that they were looking for, the place that they thought that they found closed down. So yeah, no place where I can go to for free groceries. I honestly don't understand why I continue to support your lives and whatnot. Almost always end up getting accused of being mean to you. I'm over it. What did I do? I was talking about him. He's the one who said that talking about my flaws would be superfluous, which would literally translate to is a lot of it down. Like I was talking about what he said. Man, I was literally addressing what he said. I wasn't even, man, dude. No, you misunderstood. Flaw. You misunderstood. Your flaws aren't superfluous. I said us discussing your flaws would be superfluous. It's the same concept. You're literally saying it's a whole bunch of flaws to discuss. Wait, I think I'm reading that wrong. No, I'm saying that it would be superfluous to talk about something we already know about. Well, it might be, but it probably won't stop you from talking about it. I mean, you'll just bring it up again later. It's like, hey, by the way, here's another reason why you suck. It's like, I get it, man. Also, you said this incorrectly. I know. These other things that you had did. I'm aware. You see how you were corrected and you still just went right into more negativity? I didn't go into. Did I go into more negativity? I mean, you said ultimately because it's like you said, um, it's superfluous to talk about something that we already know. But like if I say something incorrect, then it's gonna be like then I'm gonna get caught on that, and I'm just gonna be like it's gonna be like a whole nother thing. Like, but you also said this, and those walls are getting higher instead of lower. Am I supposed to? I don't know what you mean. If like okay, so if I say something and automatically hear, by the way, you said this thing and then you said this thing, and it's like, oh, it's like I mean, who likes being called a liar? Who likes being called like who likes being called a liar? Who likes being told that they suck? Who likes that? You know what I'm saying? I'm not. It's like, if I have to endure that, then I'm going to at least acknowledge that that's what's happening. Nope. Those walls. I mean, the defensive walls you have up only get higher instead of coming down more. Considering Joey and I are people who talk to you all the time. Okay, but once again, like if I'm gonna have to be told, hey, by the way, if I have to be called a liar and be told, hey, here's another reason why you suck as a person, and here's all the other ways that you mess up. I mean, dude, after a while, like maybe just maybe, some people just don't like being told all the time that they're messing up all the time. It's like I get it. I'm not good at things. I get it. I'm not good at talking. I'm not good at anything. But like, why do I have to? Why y'all feel the need to remind me every other thing I say? Do we say any of those things? Kept very snidely, yeah. But you said this is what you keep saying. You said this, and then you said this. Like, come on, man. Did you ever like stop and think, hey, maybe this guy's just not good at talking? It makes sense in context. Who called you a liar? Isn't that the point of discussion? Point. Wow, there we go. The point of discussion is to catch me in something and to say that I'm wrong and tell me how much I suck at talking. Well, I mean, now I know, but dang, to come to an understanding. Well, I'm showing this is my understanding. True. What the heck? True. You literally came out the gate swinging when we were trying to figure out what was going on with the missing comments. Hey, True, how's it going, man? I don't remember doing that. Talk to me. I'm good, man. What's up, brother? Come get your boy truant. It's nothing, man. It's just like I just know I'm getting got. I'm doing all right. Happy to see you live. Well, that makes well, at least you are. I appreciate that. Like I'm using I keep looking down because I'm using my mobile because I don't know what it is, but like it keeps on like hiding stuff. We're not mistreating you or dogging you out in any way whatsoever. I just got off work a little bit ago. I'm so tired. I bet you are, dude. Work is exhausting, especially on a Sunday. I bet it was packed. Everybody's like, like one thing I always hated about the weekends is that, like, it's like you're at work because nobody else is. You took the conversation left like Beyonce. I don't know. I do not understand the reference to that at all. Oh, the song. That song. The song. Okay. I didn't get it either. I don't really listen to your music. Even after you stopped talking to us, you kept the conversation going, talking about food, and you had an issue with that. To be fair, that was me trying to be humorous. Like, obviously, like, I was trying to dissipate whatever I thought was happening with humor. Real talk, I think you and Jovi are cute. What? Okay. I am the Angorist now. So Nubi. Hold on. Like I said, I can't trust I can't trust the like I cannot trust this the computer live chat. So I'm using my mobile chat, and I don't know if anything is being said. I'm in my feelings true, but I'll be okay. Making chicken and dumplings. Sad part is I love chicken and dumplings, and I don't want some, and now I can't get any. I don't even know if you understand how down for you she is. Let's not have that conversation right now. I feel like what is that? I hear that. Y'all, I know I ain't crazy. Hold on. Oh boy. Give me a sec. I gotta look up something. Yeah, you have no reason to be in your feelings. I guess I'm probably not the best person to say it. Probably not the best person to be saying that though. Uh, Sorry, I did something else incorrectly. My bad, Jovi. My bad. It wasn't. It was supposed to be like that. I'm sorry if you're in your feelings. I'm sorry if I put you in them or anything like that. That's on me. My bad. Joey has crazy patience with me. Only the most down chance to go through and stride. Go. What am I putting her through? Swear to God, I made a mistake. I did the wrong thing. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like hurt anyone here. Oh, man. Dang it. I hate this tree. This tree should not be easy to move. I should be able to lock stuff down in this game. The heck was that? Me hungry. I totally get it. Right there with you, True. I'm right there with you. Shout out to Homer Simpson. Completely random, but I remember the very first time I ever like seen George Bush was on the episode of The Simpsons where him and Homer got into a fist fight. Like it was George Bush Senior, and he was and I don't know what happened. I wasn't aware of like the conversation or discussion that they were having because I was a child when this episode came out. But like, yeah, that was a thing that happened, which I just thought was kind of crazy. FTR, I said they go through it, man. Not what you put her through. I meant both of you. It's clear there's a communication issue which goes way both ways, but she's very patient. She is. I respect it. Quick heads up, I think Jovi's great. Sorry, I had to read this thing. Yeah, I will say this though. I think Jovi's great. I think that Jovi's a great person. I you know, like she's funny, she's smart, she's creative, she's talented, and she's smarter than me. I'll say that for sure. She knows a lot more stuff than I do. She's also like very creative. Like she's making chicken and dumplings right now. You know what I'm doing? Not that. I can't cook. Off target. What? Oh, what's up with your stove, bro? It's broken. That's the best answer I can give you. I don't know specifically what's wrong with it. All I know is that it's broken. I was supposed to get it like replaced a little while back, but like I don't think that's happening at this moment. Which I'm not really too worried about it because like I can just buy stuff that doesn't require a stove to make. So no qualms here. None of the burgers. None of the no. It's like one of the burners doesn't work, and the other one is like the actual burner part is busted, so I just need to get that replaced. But the overall stove doesn't work. But like, yeah, the stuff I buy don't really require a stove, so I'm good. Yeah, that's like a non-issue for me. It's electric. No, no, it's not electric. Yeah, it's a gas stove. See, another case of this message is held for review. Why is this not? That doesn't make any sense. Why? Why is that like being? I don't understand. I can see the hot plate message, but it's not going to show up on a chat. I don't know why it's doing that. But I probably would. I'm guessing a hot plate is like what those small ovens. That's like the one stove. That is one stove burner thing. Microwave and everything can't be that great for me, dude. At this point, I kind of want. I kind of like. At this point, nothing is. I don't fear death right now, man. Like if I end up having a health issue, then like so be it, man. Say less suck. Two burners, but yeah, I'd probably use it, but like, there's nothing I'm gonna like, there's probably nothing I'm gonna probably like use for it. I mean, the way I see it, if I dies, I dies, bro. But also, if I can't afford to buy myself a hot plate, then like, I probably deserve to like, eat food that's radiated or whatever. Bro, these people are crazy out here. What are they doing? I'm sorry. I had to read this thing. I'm sorry, y'all. What is this? Two burners. I'm effing cramping up. This dude is laughing at me because I said I'm gonna die. That's messed up. Homeboy was like, yeah, if I eat radiated food, die, whatever. Homeboy was like, that's hilarious. Homie was like, yeah, you dying? Funniest thing I ever heard all day. In my defense, I'm going by context. Dude said if you can't afford a hot plate, probably deserves to only eat radiated food. I'm dying. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, dude. That show Boardwalk Empire is actually very catchy. It's like it really does make me. It just makes me hate the mafia all over again, though. Like I'm pretty sure everybody already knows this. I genuinely hate the mafia. I have a genuine hatred for the mafia. I think that they're terrible people. There's nothing. There's no amount of like. There's no amount of like criminal adoration brainwashing that's gonna make me like those a holes. Celebrated bullies, all of them. May they all rot. Only problem is people like that don't die because evil doesn't die apparently. But yeah, watching Boardwalk Empire just really just relit that fire, man. I've never watched it. I don't expect. Yeah, I definitely don't recommend it. It's kind of like crime drama. It's historical. I think most people hate the mafia, dude. You'll be surprised how many people don't hate the mafia. I remember one time I said I hated Al Capone, and I got a lecture from somebody saying, "Oh, he wasn't really that bad of a guy. He's actually just misunderstood. There's actually he did some good things too. It was just all types of crap, man. It was crazy. I'll die mad at the fact that like there's people out there who genuinely like Al Capone. The dude bullied. The dude was a bully. The dude was a bully with a stupid sense of humor. People are defending Al Capone. Yes, yes, they are. Yes, I actually remember. I was one time I said that I hated Al Capone, and I got a lecture about it from like a couple of people. It was on my Facebook, so it was like people that I personally knew, and some of them were just ultimately just kind of telling me he did some good things too. He wasn't that bad of a guy. He was just misunderstood. If you actually pay attention to his past, he was actually like not. If you pay attention to his past, he actually was not a bad guy, bro. It was ridiculous. Like it will always make me mad just how much people genuinely liked this dude. It's like there's people out there who genuinely like this guy and they liked him because like bro, like I keep telling you, man, like people love evil nowadays. People are mean. That's one reason why I feel it's like it's not like I'm just being paranoid. People are genuinely meaner people. And this was like I think this was like maybe 2 years ago when I got this discussion. Because I just basically said I hated Al Capone. Maybe they're romanticizing the mob because they're thinking about characters in mafia films and books, not actual mobsters. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me because at the end of the day, they're romantic. Rather, no matter why they're doing it, it's the fact that they're doing it. I really kind of feel like once again, dude, people like villains. People like evil people. They like these types of jerks. So it's like, of course, man. It's like whether or not they are defending actual mobsters though. There's some people, bro, I growing up, man, like the whole concept of being a gangster came from being a mafia a hole. and people love the mafia. Like you really don't believe? Yeah, defending Capone is wild, but yeah, that's what they're doing, dude. It's like, man, I really like, dude. Just look up, like, matter of fact, just look up how many people like call themselves, like, because you got to remember, like, Al Capone's nickname was Scarface. Guess how many gangsters call themselves Scarface? Oh no. Oh boy. People like villains in fiction because they're usually more dynamic and drama makes them more entertaining viewing difference. But fictional villains and real villains are totally different things. People are people like Al Capone and the mafia. People like Donald Trump, dude. People like right wing stuff. Like I really wish that like it's like whether I don't think it has nothing. I don't think it has anything to do with them being more dynamic as much as because that's just a vague term that could literally mean anything. But like in this instance, like people just like evil because people are evil. Why do you think I hate villains so much? Well, why do you think I hate people who like villains so much, man? Because it's not like they like villains because oh wow they're so complicated and so it's like no they like villains because they're evil people and they like evil things. Like do me a favor, ask somebody like ask people who is a villain that they don't like and watch them like just watch the crickets just. You applied for a pop the balloon? Yeah, I did. I didn't get in. But like, dude, like but yeah, like ask people who what villains they don't like and just watch the crickets and watch the crickets make noise because you like to give people their own opinions. I'm usually not wrong about them either. All right, name a villain that you don't like and tell me why you don't like them and be as specific as you can. I don't like most villains. Name some. I'm not naming any villain. I want to hear you. I want you to tell me what villains you don't like and why you don't like them. How's your Sunday going? Pretty okay, I suppose. Not too terrible. I'm I just exist right now, dude. I'm just I'm depressed, but I am existing, and I feel like that's something. Yeah, I don't understand that. Give me 1 second. What messages aren't showing? Like, I don't understand what's going on right now. I'm looking at the mobile. I don't see anything either. He was talking about being depressed about impotency earlier. I think he's doing better now. I wasn't talking about being impotent. That's messed up though. Mega's coming in with that hot hate. Mega's coming in with the hot hate, bro. I don't know. Dang, bro, this dude is mocking the crap out of me, man. Megas, what did I do to you to like get you to like dislike me this much? Specifically, because like I went from like not knowing who you are to you just popping up just to tell me how much you think I suck as a person, and it's like all I want to know is what I did, bro. Like what did I do specifically? I got this dude is okay. That's fair. The only reason why you announced that is to just like the only reason why you announced that was to mock me some more. I'm gonna go ahead and hide that one though, because that one's a little. That one hurt my feelings a little bit. Like, dang man, I didn't even do nothing. Like this dude just popping up just to tell me this stuff. That's unfair. Okay. Let's see something real quick. I'm gonna share something else. Show of hands, who's still in the chat right now? Kind of trying to see something real quick. Mm. I'll be right back, y'all. Give me a second. Love and peace.